In the heart of every healthy democracy lies a simple but powerful idea. A government must be accountable to the governed. To that end, here in Chicago, the Office of Inspector General, or OIG, the city's independent, nonpartisan watchdog agency, is charged with promoting economy, effectiveness, efficiency, and integrity by identifying corruption, waste, and mismanagement in city government. It is a tremendous privilege to serve as Inspector General and to work alongside my colleagues at OIG to make city government better and to hold city actors accountable when they break the rules. OIG achieves its mission through 3 channels of work. We conduct criminal and administrative investigations, for example, into ethics or employee rule violations, fraud, and theft. We do program and policy work, where we ask whether programs and operations in city government are working as effectively, efficiently, and equitably as they should be. And finally, we work on transparency initiatives, animated by the principle that information about the government belongs to the governed. Much information about the city is theoretically publicly available, but not necessarily meaningfully publicly accessible. We publish descriptive reports and explainers, and more than 40 public-facing data dashboards, where users can access and visualize data on everything from public safety to budgets to city services by address. OIG traces its origins to the establishment of the City of Chicago Department of Investigation in 1956. The jurisdiction of the office has continued to grow since then, often in response to a scandal or a precipitating event. For example, a lawsuit filed in 1969 drove oversight of the city's employment actions. Mayor Michael Bolandic created the Office of Professional Review in 1978 after a media expose of corrupt city employees. The 2014 shooting of Laquan McDonald by a member of the Chicago Police Department led to the creation in 2016 of OIG's dedicated public safety section, devoted to oversight of the Chicago Police Department and the city's police accountability agencies. Today, OIG's jurisdiction includes all city employees, lobbyists, and contractors, appointed and elected officials, including the mayor and the city council, and certain sister agencies of the city. Over many decades, city government in Chicago has earned its reputation as broken and corrupt, and has given people every reason to assume the worst when things happen behind closed doors and in dark corners of City Hall. There's a reason the Chicago way is a proper noun. More than 36 members of Chicago City Council have pleaded guilty to or been convicted of crimes related to their official duties since 1972. Chicago's history of corruption and cronyism has led to deeply held mistrust and distrust in government, and has left the city to operate at a deficit of legitimacy with its residents. We are working to pay down that deficit, shining a light into those dark corners and holding people accountable when they abuse positions of public trust. As we plan and prioritize our work, it is our highest obligation to direct our attention and resources toward those problems that most impact Chicagoans. Throughout the year, we are on the street engaging with community members across the city's neighborhoods and asking how city government can better serve you, where you have seen city government go right and where you've seen it go wrong. We reach out on busy commercial corridors, train platforms, and at community events and farmers markets with advertising on billboards, trains, and buses, and more, with an individual person-on-the-street approach designed to put OIG in direct conversation with as many people as possible to know what problems in city government Chicagoans worry most about. We can't do transparency work in secret, and we can't hold people accountable if no one is looking. We are only effective in serving our mission when Chicagoans know about and engage with our work. We want people to know that if something goes wrong, there's a government agency that will help. From police accountability to making city data meaningfully accessible, and from criminal investigations to gift rules, the office touches nearly every aspect of city government. OIG staff are attorneys, investigators, analysts, and auditors, professionals who operate independently of any political influence. Our job isn't to play politics, it's to provide analysis, not advocacy, with exceptional work rooted in data, powered by a deep commitment to the public good. In a time when public trust in institutions is fragile, the work of the Office of Inspector General is essential to rebuilding that trust. By shining light into dark corners and driving pragmatic solutions to problems, OIG helps ensure that city government works and works for everyone.